let's get into March Madness, man. You know, it was the first two rounds last week. We got the Sweet 16 tonight and the Elite Eight on Saturday and Sunday, man. So I'm asking you, man, my NCAA college basketball analyst, what games did you? What I know you watched all the games, but what games did you like? What games that shocked you? What team or player? And then we're gonna give some
All
pickums about it too. We're gonna give our pickums on who
right,
wins
on the
today, tomorrow,
pickles.
and all that. Yeah, we're
All
gonna
right,
do pickums
bet.
on March Madness. Yeah.
But I'll say, what was this? McNeese? They
Yes.
surprised me. They surprised me, but once they won the first one, I honestly thought they were gonna upset Purdue. But then I had to think about it. I'm like, bro, Purdue got some big bodies over there. So, and I think the tallest dude on McNeese was like 6'7", 6'8", or something like that. Um, but yeah, that and then Auburn looks good. I like Auburn, even though I think they're the oldest team in
Yeah.
college basketball right now. But they look good. The freshman guard that they got, I think his name is Pinneford or something like that. He's not really getting any love, because they talked about Jeremiah Fear, they talk about Derek Queen, they talk about all these other freshmen who having great seasons, but they're not talking about him. And he's averaging 12, 2 rebounds, 3 assists on 22 minutes. So he's not even playing 30 minutes a game like some of these freshmen that's starting, and he's putting up quality numbers on a good Auburn team. But I think he's not getting any love because he's undersized. He's like 6'1", bro. He's like 6'1", like 170 something pounds. But he can hoop. So I'm excited to see what he does, for the rest of the tournament. Um UConn getting eliminated. I didn't think UConn was gonna lose, bro.
To
I honestly didn't
Florida?
think it was, bro. It was, you saw how close the game
No, the
was,
game was close, but you don't. But okay,
bro.
did you okay throughout the game? You was like, okay, I think they could win. But before that, did you really think they could beat Florida though?
Yes, I honestly
I didn't think so.
I had it in my bracket. I had it in my
I didn't
bracket.
think so. I did not think so.
Because I believed in Liam McNeil, the
Yeah.
little white boy freshman. I believed in him, and then they coach. I believed in the coaching.
Dan Hurley.
I think they lost. Yeah, Dan Hurley. I think they lost that game because of. I think Florida went to the free throw line like 34 times, bro.
You know why they
And then
lost? They couldn't get them rebounds at the end of the game, bruh.
I mean, but yeah,
No, but
yeah,
see,
the
but think
rebounding
about
was
it though.
close though.
No, I'm talking about them key rebounds at the end,
Rebounds,
bro. Like
yeah,
they missed a free throw, bro. It kept bouncing over. Then the Florida guy gets it. Then they go to the line. It's like, bro, grab the rebound. Like that stuff
yeah,
killed them at the end. That really killed them. Now I'm not gonna lie though. I did think UConn had a chance. But man, once Clayton got it going late in that second quarter, boy. I mean that second half, boy, he was cooking them, bro. He was cooking them. I'm like, this dude is a dog. He is a dog, bro. But UConn, I mean, I never thought they was gonna win the tournament anyway.
no, no,
Never
I
thought
didn't
that.
either. I didn't either. I thought they was gonna go a little bit farther though.
But
I definitely thought they was gonna beat
I didn't
Florida.
think they would beat Florida though. I never thought that.
And then the freshman from Michigan State, I think it's Jace Richardson.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Jason Richardson's son, bro. Like
He
he
good.
wasn't talked about to begin the year. Like they weren't talking about him, but now they are since Michigan State is moving further in the tournament. But bro can hoop. He's nice for them. He's been consistent for Michigan State all year. His draft stock is definitely rising. I think the further he go, the higher he'll go. Because he's averaging 12, 3 and 3 in 25 minutes. That's not bad at all. For especially for a freshman. Uh, Caleb Love, the man been in
He
college
been
for
hooping.
forever.
He
He been
was
in
hooping in
college
that
for
game
forever,
against
but
Oregon.
yeah,
He was
he
hooping.
was.
He was hooping that game against Oregon.
I think we should look out for Caleb Love. Look at Caleb Love. The rest
They
of this
play
tournament.
tonight against Duke.
Yep, they play tonight. He's
We
trying
got,
to, remember he was considered a lottery pick a couple of years ago.
yeah.
I think he's trying to get his name back in that conversation. If they go far, I think even if they don't go far, he's for first round for sure. I think he's a first round for sure. But
Bro, we forgetting about the game, bro. Can we talk about Arkansas at St. John's, bro? That game lived up to the hype, bro. I don't
yeah, it
care what
did.
no one tells me. That game lived up to the hype. And I'm sorry. I know Rick Pitino. I know why he didn't play Lewis. He was trash. Let's be honest. He sucked.
Bro, you saw the shots that nigga was shooting?
But
Oh
look, bro.
my god.
Look,
I'm
brother.
like, bro.
Look, brother. Look, brother. I love you. You're my brother. I love you. But you gotta roll with your best player because if you think about it, no one else was doing that.
No, it wasn't.
So what's the difference with me? If I see my other players not doing that, I'm not gonna bench my best player. Like he legit benched him because he was not playing good. And it's funny how we was just talking about benching your best player. We was just talking about that last week. We literally just talked about that. Would you have benched him?
Low key, yeah, bro.
I'm
Cause
not.
he was playing, bro. He was playing OD, bro. Like the way he shot on 3 people one time, bro. I said, bro, what are you doing? This is not the YMCA. This is not LA Fitness. This is not whatever local gym you go to, bro. Why are you shooting over 3 people, bro? And so I think Rick Pitino, it was like one of them things where bro is like he low key bringing down the morale of the team because it's like he's sitting here shot chucking and stuff like that. Now the other players ain't gonna want to play hard because now they down and he taking all the shots, so they're not gonna be into the game as much. So when Rick Pitino benched them, now his players know that they gotta step up, that they gotta fight even harder. That's why I thought that St. John's stayed in the game because if we being honest, bro, Arkansas missed a lot of shots. They missed a lot of layups. DJ Wagner and all them, bro, they was missing point blank layups, bro. That game should have been, I wouldn't say a blowout, but it shouldn't have been that close.
I like Boogie Flynn, and I think you talked
Yeah,
about
he
him.
nice.
This was even before like the pod or something. I think you was even talking about like he was a good player. I like him. He's good. And Arkansas. Now I didn't say they was gonna upset Kansas. I said that was an upset right before we got off. Like last week, I was like, my upset was Arkansas beating Kansas, and they beat them. Now I didn't think they was gonna be St. John's. I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't think RJ Lewis was gonna be trash because I'm looking at him now. He was 3 for 17 for 9 points.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
terrible.
Yeah, bro. Like cause St. John's, they got the defense, but they was struggling to score.
But they
They're
don't got
more
the
of a
shooting.
decent amount
Their
of
shooting
team.
is
Yeah,
bad. They
they
can't
ain't got the
shoot.
scoring like that. But I
They
get why
can't
Rick
shoot.
Pitino benched them. I get it, but like you said, I
You
don't
gotta
know. I
ride
don't
with the
think I would
guy,
have
bro.
benched him.
You
I
gotta
don't think
ride
I
with
would
the
have
guy.
benched him for the whole game though.
Damn,
Like I
he damn
probably would
near
have.
benched him the whole game. Damn
Yeah,
near.
yeah, it was second half or whatever like that.
Yeah.
But like I damn near, I probably would have brought him back in. I can't tell you which time exactly, like, cause it's 20,
It's
20
20
minutes
minutes.
each half. So I
Yes.
probably would have brought him back. Probably if it depending on where they were. Well, I can't remember where they were at the 10-minute mark, but probably like the 10-minute mark, I probably would have brought him back in.
I can look at the play-by-play. Let me see. The 10-minute
Because if
mark.
it was a close game or they were down by the 10-minute mark, I would have
It was
brought him back.
55 to 49 at that time.
They were down.
Yes.
Yeah, I would have put them back in.
Because when did he sub him out? Okay, he's in here. He's in here. He's in here. When did he come out the game? Let me see. St. John's. When did this do? Okay, so at the 8-minute, he was in at the 8-minute mark.
Oh, so he played about 12 minutes then. He didn't play over half the second half then.
He made a layup with 7 minutes left. They were down by 4 at that point. So they were down by 4.
Oh, so he subbed him out at the end of the game.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Like the very, very end.
Yeah, so this is like 5 minutes left.
Nah, G, at that point, because you already enrolled him the whole second half. At that point,
he's still in at the 6-minute mark. Still in at the 5. I think he took him out at like 5 minutes left.
Nah, G, he should have. If that's the case, bro, you let him rock out damn near the entire half.
5-minute mark. I think it was the 5-minute mark. He never came back in the game.
Yeah, bro. At that point, you just
gotta
let him
play him.
At that point, you just playing because you let him play. You let him play 15 minutes already in the second half.
Because on here he made a free throw with 4:56 left. He made a free throw with 4:56 left. And then after he subbed him out. Right after that free throw, he subbed him out and never came back in the game. He never came back in. Mind you, bro. At this time, they're down by 2. They're only down by 2 at this point.
Nah, he should have
He
kept him
has to
in.
play, bro. He has to
Yeah,
play.
he has to play. He has to. I get it though, but he has to play because at that point, like I said, you let him rock out the entire. It'd been different if he would have subbed him out like at the 10-minute mark or at like the 15-minute mark in the second half because he still shot chucking. But you damn near let him play the entire half, bro. You might as well just ride it out at that point.
Might as well, bro. I think that's a
Yeah,
bad coaching decision, bro. And then he said that and then the people asked him like, "Why you take him out?" He said, "Bro, you know why I took him out. So you mad that they're asking you a legit question, bro?
he
Just say
probably felt
just
like he sold. He probably low key. He low key did sell G. He did sell because he was shot hunting early, bro. They wasn't even trying to run no. He wasn't even trying to run no offense. He was shot hunting early.
I guarantee you they ain't putting no Cooper Flag on the bench.
Oh no, hell no.
Hey, Tyrese Proctor was killing, bro. They say he's
And
like
what he got?
he hit
23.
like almost 9 3-pointers
Yeah, G. I think when he had
against Baylor.
26. What do he have? 29.
Man,
What do he
man,
have?
that second half. Oh my god, he couldn't miss. He couldn't miss. He was 7 from 8 from three. He had 25 points. He was
Yeah,
9 from
25.
10.
That's what it was. 25. Yeah, bro. He was hooping. He was
Hey
just
man.
pulling it though, you know when you got that heat check, bro, you just pull it. He just came down. He
Hey,
kept pulling.
I'm telling you, G. Duke looked unstoppable. I know it's against
Yeah, they do.
St. Mary, St. Mount St. Mary, and Baylor, but Jesus Christ, they look unstoppable, bro. They look unstoppable, and that is my pick. I said I had Duke. I have Duke winning, but I said Florida could win it. I said St. John's and Auburn. You know, Auburn, I think they can win it, but I'm not on them like you are. Because I saw them against Creighton. It took them late in the game to like pull away against Creighton. And Creighton's a good team. But it's like y'all probably should have beaten them convincingly. Like
Yeah.
it took them late to beat them. Are you worried about
Mm,
Alabama? Because
let me see right
that
now.
first game they played, they was in a battle all the way through. And I thought
Mm,
for a minute, I'm like, they might be upset for a minute.
Well, I think Grant Nelson, he ain't really played that many minutes that first game. Um, and then now they go against BYU. I'm
Yeah,
not.
that could be a good game.
I think they're gonna get to the Elite Eight. But depending on, I don't even know who they have faced after that. To be
No,
honest,
it's the thing right here, and it got like the regions and stuff. So it
who they have
you
faced in the
kind of
Elite
just
Eight?
put two and two together, and you kind of put two and two together. But Houston
I'm
has a
not
chance,
worried
bro.
right now.
Oh, you're
I
not
don't
worried.
think Alabama gonna win though. I don't think
I
they're
don't
gonna
think they
win.
are either. But they're still a good team, though. They're still a good
Yeah.
team. Houston, I like Houston, bro. You know that's my new state, man. You know, I'm starting to be a Houston fan of these sports team, man. I'm starting to become a Houston fan. But I like Houston, bro. They always had great defense. Who was it? LJ Cryer? Man, good. It's a good player. They got a good team over there in Houston, bro. They got a really good team. You think Tennessee has a chance?
Well, Tennessee has the size, and you know, in March Madness, if you got good bigs and you got size, you can win. Um, Tennessee, I think they were a number 2 seed, if
Yeah, I
I'm
think they're
not
number
wrong.
2.
No, they was not. They was they number 2 seed in the EDA, but I'm talking about like in
Oh,
the
and the
rankings.
thing.
Yeah, in the
Oh,
rankings,
I thought it
they
was
were
top
6.
5. Oh,
They were
6. Okay.
6.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, they got the bigs. They got veterans on their team. They should go far. I don't think they're gonna win either, but I think they'll make it to like the final 4.
Talk about your Illinois team, man. They lost against Kentucky. Kentucky got the offense, bro. They have the offense to compete with anybody. I don't think they gonna win. But you know, this is the first time they made it to the Sweet 16 since like 20 something.
Yes, yeah,
And
yeah.
Calipari, but it's crazy how Calipari got in his first year with Arkansas. He's in the Sweet 16.
Sweet
So what
16.
that say?
Mhm.
What did that say?
But with Illinois, uh, we low key, it's games like that where one game we like the game before Will Riley and all them were going crazy. And then we'll have games like this where we can't really string it together and we have trouble scoring. Part of that was turnovers. Because we was in the game for a little while, but we had a lot of turnovers. I cannot pronounce that not rookie. Dude
His
name
name. Just say Jakunis. Just say
Jacuna.
Jakunis,
Yeah,
bro.
him. I mean, I think he had like what, like 4, 5, 6 turnovers, bro. He had a lot of
Yeah,
turnovers
six.
that game.
Six turnovers.
Yeah,
Six
he had like
turnovers.
6 turnovers, bro. That's not gonna win you no games, bro. Um, he struggled. He struggled like when you played physical defense on him. He struggled. I thought Illinois had a chance after seeing that first half, but that second half, Kentucky took over. Dude that were in 0-0, he was in foul trouble.
It's about Tega.
Yo, tell you, he was in foul trouble the first half, and then that second half, he just snapped. He was a man on a mission after that. Um,
Talk about Derek Queen, man. That's your guy.
oh,
That's
he
your
telling
guy,
you
man.
with the one-legged game
Hey,
winner.
hey, they say he traveled. They said he traveled. I don't think he
Bro,
traveled.
I don't think not in NBA he didn't travel, but they said in college you can't like Euro step, and that's technically a travel, and I don't see how if it's 2 steps. Like, but yeah, Derek Queen, he's been. I don't think the crazy part is I don't think Maryland's gonna go that far. I think they overachieving right now. I got them losing against Florida. I ain't gonna lie, unless Derek Queen just has this masterpiece
No,
game.
I think they're gonna lose to Florida too.
Yeah, yeah, but Derek Queen, he been hooping, bro. He's a top 5, in my opinion. He's a top 5 pick in the NBA draft. Um, 6'10", he can dribble, he can shoot. Even though he hasn't shot the ball from three a lot this year, I like the way he shoots the ball. He can shoot. He can finish really well, and most importantly, he's not scared to rebound, bro. I be looking at him, bro. He'll go get an offensive rebound, go up, getting all type of foul. The refs not even calling the foul because in the Big Ten they don't really call fouls like that. And
Mm-hmm.
so he going up on 2, 3 people and ones. Refs not calling foul. He look like a grown man amongst boys out there. To be honest,
I
I
thought
like
Colorado
Derek
State
Queen.
hit that, man. He do hit that three, bro. I'm like, man, it's over.
It's over with.
It's over,
Yeah.
bro. It's over, bro.
And then when the way Derek Queen shot the ball, the angle, I'm like, is that gonna go in? And she banked it in. That remind me of that Bron
The
Toronto
Bron,
Raptors.
against the
Yeah.
Raptors, the one
Yeah, that
legged,
remind me of
like
that one.
I
Floater.
yeah. All right, man. Let's do some college pickles, bro. This is, and then we could predict the Elite Eight. Then I think it'll be the Final Four when we come back on. So we'll do something then. But now let's do this, man. We got BYU versus Alabama. Who you got winning, bro?
I got Alabama. I got Alabama.
I got
I
Alabama,
think
bro. I think. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
go ahead. No, I was just gonna say I
Huh?
think that Alabama they got was it Spears or Shears?
Yes. Marcus Spears, I think. Yes.
Spears, yeah, Marcus Spears. They got him. They got Grant Nelson. They got a lot of players that returned for last year. They're an older squad. So I think they're gonna pull this off. They've been
I
here
think
before, so
Marcus Spears hasn't had like a great game so far in the tournament. This might be a
mm-mm.
game because I know BYU has a good offense too, and this game is probably going to be close throughout. I don't think they're going to blow them out because Alabama hasn't blown nobody out so far, but BYU, they're a different story. They got a good team, and I think Alabama they will win, but it's going to be a close game. So I got Alabama. You got Florida and Maryland.
Maryland. I got Florida. I think Florida's defense, and I don't think. Excuse me. I don't think Maryland is gonna be able to keep up with them offensively. Because if you shut Derek Queen down, and then what's dude's name on the team? Look up their roster real quick.
Gillespie.
Yeah, and Gillespie, and then they got Rice. Um, and then on top of that, they got some 3-point shooters, but I don't. They got like 2, 3 knockdown 3-point shooters. They Gillespie, he's shooting 40%, and then they got Selton Miguel. He's shooting about 43% from three. If you can run them off the line and you stop Derek Queen and get him off the boards, which I think Florida can do, I think they have good perimeter defense. They can beat Maryland.
I got Florida, bro. I think Florida's offense is just too much. I think it's too much. It can Maryland. You just said they overachieving. Can Maryland's offense keep up with the Florida offense? You
I
got
don't think
Walter
so.
Clayton, bro. You got Walter Clayton he was an All-American for a reason. Like he's one of the best players in the country. And I think he gonna lead that team to a victory tonight, man. I got Florida, Arizona, and Duke.
I got Duke, bro. I got Duke. No matter how much people say I hate Cooper Flag, bro, I don't hate that man. I got Duke though. I think Duke is gonna low key blow them out. Because with Arizona they struggle offensively. If it ain't Caleb Love, I don't think if Caleb doesn't have a big game, Arizona is getting blown out tonight.
Man, I think Duke is just the all around best team in this tournament. You got Cooper Flag, they got athleticism, they got shooting, they got the size, they got everything you need, bro. If they
Mm-hmm.
control the rebounds and the Cooper Flag has a good game, and we saw Tyrese Proctor, if he has another great shooting game, and Canuple, they go
Knipples.
win. Canuple, they go
Mm-hmm.
win. So I got Duke. We got Arkansas and Texas Tech.
Now this one, I think this is gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna be like that St. John's game. I think Arkansas is gonna muck it up, and it's gonna be a close fought out game. But I low key got Texas Tech. I don't think Arkansas has enough offensively, to get it done.
Okay. I like Kyler Perry. So I low key got Arkansas winning, but
Mm.
I think they could cover. They're a plus 5.5. So all they gotta do is lose by 5.
Yeah, they gonna cover. They gonna cover.
So
It's
I
gonna be a
think they'll
close
cover.
game.
Texas Tech, their defense is pretty decent. The shooting is good. They got that small point guard, and they got Toppin. He be killing. Bro, this man is out here dogging. I think he had like 23 and 12 the other game. Bro, he was killing Drake. But I do think Arkansas, man, the powers of Calipari, man, I think he'll pull it out, bro. I think Arkansas gets the upset win. So
Man, you better hope DJ Wagner show up.
tomorrow's games, and once again, we go predict the Elite Eight 2 because they gonna happen over the weekends. We got Ole Miss and Michigan.
Michigan State.
Yes, sir.
Um,
It is both Michigan. So yeah, my bad. Michigan.
yeah.
Ole Miss and Michigan State. Yes.
I got Michigan State. I think Tom Izzo, and then Michigan State. They always play good hard nosed defense. And they always muck the games up too. So I think that Michigan State they gonna make this a hard fought battle for Ole Miss, and I think they gonna pull it out because they defense.
Michigan State
I
does
got
have
the
a
straight.
decent defense, but Ole Miss got a good offense. They just blew out basically Iowa State, who has a good defense too. Like that was an upset the other day. But I got Michigan State. I trust Tom Izzo. Like you said earlier, Jace Richardson. I think he's gonna have a good game. They got a lot of good players. I'd say this has been a minute since I've seen a Tom Izzo team that was damn near
Be as
like
good. Yeah.
yes,
What
be
was it?
in a long time. Like no, in
What
a
was it?
long time.
Denzel Valentine was the last one for real. For real.
That was
Him
like
that
really
team.
that was like really, really good. Man,
Yeah, I think it
probably
was that
because all these
team.
other teams been kind of they were okay. They were like decent, but they were like never this good. Like
Yeah,
so, I trust Tom Izzo to get a win. Michigan State wins a rivalry game. Kentucky and Tennessee.
I got Tennessee. I think because Kentucky, they got the I forgot the dude's name. He they big though.
Carr.
He's the
They
only.
got Carr, and they do got another big.
I think the dude I forget. Yeah, the dude that start. He's 6'10". I think he's like they legit only like real big. Tennessee, they got multiple bigs, bro. They got about like 2, 3 6'10", 6'11", 7 foot dudes out there. So I think just with Michigan size, and then they got a lot of older guys, upperclassmen on that team as well. So I think Tennessee gonna put this one out against Kentucky.
I think it's going to be an offensive game. I think Kentucky has beaten them both times in the season, but I do have Tennessee. I think is it Ja'Kai Ziegler? I think that's his first name. I
From
think he has
Tennessee.
to. Yes, he needs a good game, bro. He a short dude, but he get buckets. I think it's Ja'Kai Ziegler.
The one that be wearing the braids and stuff like that.
Yeah,
He got the two
yeah,
braids. Yeah, I know he's talking about. I know
yeah.
he's talking about.
Ziegler, he be decent sometimes, but man, if Ja'Kai Ziegler has a good game, they go win. But Kentucky's offense is basically as good as theirs. This is gonna be a close game throughout. But I do have Tennessee winning. We got Michigan and Auburn.
I got Auburn. I know Michigan. They run those two bigs. I'm blanking on their names. But one of them, one of them plays like a guard, and one of them is
Ja'Kai Broom is good.
no, yeah, Auburn, yeah, but yeah, I got Auburn winning. Like I said, Michigan, they got those two bigs down there, but I don't think they're gonna be enough.
Golden is good, and I think the other dude is Huff. They are good. They're good.
Yeah, I don't think though. I don't think they're gonna have because Auburn's a really good defensively. They beat a lot of teams because they're really good defensively. Like a lot of these teams that's in this Sweet 16, they're good defensively. So like, but I think that Auburn, they have they got grown men on their team. They they not gonna let these little boys beat them. That's plain and simple. I ain't gonna lie to you.
See, I know y'all gonna be like, man, well, they picked the favorites. Oh, shocking. But look, this is college. If you are the best team, you most likely gonna
Be the
win.
best and win, yeah.
So Auburn, I have Auburn winning. They got Ja'Kai Broom. This man is a dog, bro. He's a monster. And if Michigan can't stop them, if they can control the rebounds, like you said, they got the two bigs. They got Golden and Huff. Michigan could pull out the upset, but I don't think they will. Auburn's favored by 10. So they expecting this to be like a close game.
How tall is Broom? Broom is 6'10". Also, I didn't know he was that
But
big.
Golden almost 7 foot something.
Yeah.
And he don't even
Let me see.
rebound like that sometimes.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me look up Golden. How tall he is.
He don't rebound, bro. He gotta be, I think he's like 7 foot or 7'1", bro. He tall. And he don't rebound like that.
Nah, dude, you can't be doing that, dog.
I'm
You
telling
can't be
you,
7 foot. What'd you say his name was? Golden? Yeah, he's
yeah,
16. He only averaged 7 rebounds. Wolf. That's the other dude. Wolf.
Oh, I
Wolf.
thought it was Huff. My bad. Huff.
Yeah,
I said Huff.
Wolf. Yeah, they both 7 foot.
But Wolf averages almost 10. And Golden, what do you average? 7?
Golden averages 16 and 7. And then Wolf averages 13 and basically a 10.
Yeah, man.
I mean, but
If they control
outside
the rebounds,
they only got 3 double-digit scores though.
if they could control the glass, they might have a chance of winning. But I got Auburn, bro. I got Auburn. And the last game of the Sweet 16, we got Houston and Purdue.
I got Houston. Like you said, that's a really good Houston team. And then
defense, bro.
yeah.
That defense, bro, is different. That's a
And
defense.
then yeah, it is. I think Houston's gonna pull out against them. I think Purdue, this is like they this is where they supposed to lose at. I don't feel because don't get me wrong, I haven't really watched Purdue like that. But
Braden
I
Smith
don't
is
think
good. That white boy good. I give him that. That white boy
I
good.
don't think they're gonna be
But I don't
Houston.
think it's enough.
Yeah.
I don't think it's enough. LJ Cryer is good. That defense is just probably top 5 defense in the whole country, bro. It just really depends on defense. And if Purdue, if they hit their shots, it could be a close game. But man, that defense, I think Sam, I can't think of his name, bro. I can't think of the coach's name. But if he get them boys playing that great defense like he always will, this game is over with. All right. So now in the Elite Eight, since we got the same team, so this shouldn't be hard. So on Saturday in the East region, we got Alabama versus Duke.
Duke.
Easily Duke. Easily
Yeah,
Duke, bro.
I don't think, even though Alabama, they do got a lot of talent on their roster as well. I think that Duke, they just a bigger and better and more talented team.
Easily Duke. Easily Duke, bro. Duke has the best player. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to say. Duke has the best player. Now in the West region, we got Florida and Texas Tech. I got Florida.
Yeah, I think Florida gonna pull that one out. I think
Florida's good, bro. This is the first time I've seen a really good Florida team, if we being honest.
Since what's dude's name? Was it Nick Johnson? I think his name was Nick Johnson.
Nick Johnson.
Yeah, that's the last time they was good.
It's been a minute since I've seen a really good Florida team. But yeah, I got Florida. And on the Midwest region, we have Tennessee.
No, that was Arizona. My bad. Go ahead.
We have Tennessee and Houston. I got
Tennessee
Houston.
and Houston.
I got Houston, bro. I think Houston could pull this out, bro. Like I said, that defense could get them a long way. Defense wins championships, man.
That is true, but they ain't got no bigs, G.
Oh,
They
Houston.
tallest dude that they pay, yeah, the tallest dude they play is 6'7".
Jesus Christ. Boy, you
And,
gotta
and
rely on that
Tennessee,
heart.
and
You gotta rely on that
Tennessee,
heart.
they play at least two big, 2'16", 6'11" dudes. So that's gonna be a good one. But I'm gonna pick Tennessee only because of their size. Because if you get out rebounding, you got the better bigs. You
You
9
gonna
times out of
lose.
10, you gonna win. Well, yeah, if you got the better bigs, yeah.
Well, yeah,
If you
yeah.
win.
And the last game we got Michigan State versus Auburn.
I ain't gonna lie. I low-key want to go Michigan State because I want to see Tom
Ah,
Izzo go far. Only because I want to see Tom Izzo go far, but I got Auburn too. I got Auburn.
I got Auburn,
I
man.
don't think Michigan State gonna be able to score with them. And then Auburn's defense. Like I think because Michigan State, they really got him, Jason Richardson's son. What's dude's name? Is it Fears?
Oh, they got Atkins on there too,
Yeah,
right?
Jeremy Fears. Yeah, Jaden Atkinson. And if he isn't consistent, then y'all ain't got no chance of winning. They only double digit scorers are Atkins and Richardson. Jace, that's his name. Jace
Yeah,
Richardson.
Jace Richardson.
Yeah.
So yes.
So
So that is our Sweet 16 and Elite 8 winners.